dangerous with my voice. I don't need the microphone.
No,
you sure? I'm on the camera. So I won't be a little loud. Thank you. So thank you for the invitation. I'm very glad to participate in this event, in this conference. My name is Christos Kalloniatis. I'm an assistant professor in the Department of Cultural Technology and Communication, and I'm very glad that the presentation of Professor Kalloniatis was the best step towards my presentation, which is a little bit more technical, and I'm intending to introduce some areas for further discussion, and in a way the things that we try to cope in our department towards this interesting field of cultural informatics. So first of all, as we saw today from the rest of the presentations, internet is something that we want in the cultural sector, because through the internet and through the World Wide Web, we can make content available. We have plenty of content. We want it to be available to the audience. So, and I'm talking about the audience because most of the presentations today was about digitization, internal issues, and we have to think about our customers. I like to think about numbers, I like to think about quality data as well, but I like to think about customers as well. So our customers is our audience, and we want our audience to be happy. And if we want our audience to be happy, we need to have interesting content to show to them, so we want the World Wide Web. Of course, we don't want the same customers all over again, so we want to broaden the number of the customers that we have. So in order to broaden the audience, we need innovation. We need many stuff. One of them is innovation. And of course, we need to find ways to handle all of this information, like Professor Kalloniatis also said, that comes to us, and we need to handle it to produce new data and new knowledge in order to attract more audience and to be also better internally and externally. So we want ICTs. And of course, we had a number of these issues today. For example, we heard that ICT helps cultural organizations on organizing internally. So we can use technology, for example, clever databases or other kinds of tools internally on our museum, for example, to produce more information or to access easily more information, or to even use technologies to access several places in the museum. This is also ICT as well. So yes, we have that. Of course, we adopt every day, every year, we adopt into new hardware, so we need to have the knowledge which is the most appropriate hardware for us, depending on the role that we support, so we don't spend a lot of money to buy it, so we need to adopt to new hardware. We have that as well. We talked about digitization. This is about producing new content. We want that as well. We use ICTs for that. Of course, we use multimedia. Of course, we use virtual exhibits and 3D representation because we want to see how this exhibit was reconstructed. We want that as well. We have technologies to do that as well. Mobile applications, tons of mobile applications, tons of mobile tools that produce mobile applications. And of course, we used to have CDs and DVDs in the museums for the customers. Now we can use also online shopping to sell, to make some more profit, to sell some good product as well. Why I'm telling you all that? Because we already know. The paradox is that all of this from the ICT side is done. We have created all the tools necessary to support all of these things. So the number one is to the cultural sector field, how to apply all these things. Because from the ICT side, we have tons of open sources for doing multiple mobile applications. We know how to do, we have plenty of online shopping, for example, software that we can just add on the website and that's it. So we need people, since we're talking about eCultSkills, to support just the application of this kind of technologies. So something that my app is failing.
Your app is failing.
Sorry?
It's not a cultural problem, it's a hardware technology problem.
This is why I'm talking about security.
Yeah.
So, besides all these issues that we can apply, and we need to train our students and young professionals on these fields, we can also see some new challenges that arise in the cultural sector. And these new challenges are based, this is one axis of course, I'm not saying that this is the whole. We want to reach new audiences, young audiences that are very demandful, audiences that are very familiar with technologies that don't even know that they exist. Okay? And this is a criteria if they are going to log into our website or not, for example, through statistics. So, for example, user awareness on ICT and the web is a good criteria that we need to take under consideration, because statistically speaking, if a young user logs in, for example, on a website, not a cultural sector website, generally a website, he looks for the information that he wants to in the first 3 to 5 seconds. If he doesn't get that information, he revisits the other site. You will tell me that if the young user wants to see the British Museum, there's only one site for the British Museum. Okay, but he trusts that site. So is he going to stay on that site? Is his relation with this website affects his trust to the British Museum? Is he going to visit the British Museum on a physical way if the technology is not good? These are some of the questions that we try to resolve. So, and of course, we have the social media. The social media is not just a button that you put at the end of the website and you can just click and move to another website. We need to get the actual interaction from the social media. So you need to have content in the social media, for example, Facebook, as Professor Scampello said, and you need to interpret that what's the answers of the users of the social media to have a source of information that can make your cultural organization even better for free. So we should also use this kind of technology as well. Of course, I insist that if we want to move to more modern technologies, this is not something that we should see as an add-on. It's something that is required. It's something that we should do. It's a mandatory thing that we should do at our age, in 2015. So we need to be ahead of the customers, ahead of the people that are going to visit us, ahead of the capabilities that the modern technologies offer to our audiences. The use of modern functionalities is closer to modern users' abilities. So our users want to see that our websites, for example, offer them the technology that they know how to use. Okay, so we need to cope on that as well. Of course, the services will be reliable and available 24/7. Availability is a very important issue in ICT. You may use the best technology. If the time of the user tries web is not available, then you miss your customer. So we need to buy resources, we need to invest in resources that makes our services innovative and available. And you will tell me now that our previous speaker said we have a small budget, we don't have people. How are we going to do all this stuff that you're saying? So I would like to introduce, if you haven't heard of it, one possible solution, which is cloud computing. I don't know if you heard it again, but I'm sure that most of you use services from cloud computing. Cloud computing is a new era of using services with low cost, very flexible, and you don't even have to buy them for a whole year. So for example, if you need the resources, I will just don't have time, I'll show you the cloud. This is the cloud. One of the diagrams you can find on cloud. And what you see here is that you see many resources that usually you have in your mind that you want to buy in order to implement all the things that we said before, but now we can just run them. For example, if I want to have a virtual exhibit and I need the resources to store them, and I want to do that for 5 months, I don't need to buy the resources for the rest of my life. I just can rent them for 5 months, have my virtual exhibits online, then give it back again and save some money. If I want to make a website, I cannot just go to a company and pay for a website. I can just take a ready platform-based website and just modify it, which every undergraduate student at the age of 20 can do it. Okay? Even if it's from my department or not, because it's customizable. It's very easy. Okay? The problem is that the cultural organization needs to know what they want to implement. Okay? So they need to know which are the requirements, as we say, in the ICT sector. So the cloud is one solution. I move forward to the second solution, which is, to the second part that we need to take care of, which is trust and the cultural informatics. So we use all these technologies, but don't forget that our users are aware not only about the functional requirements of these technologies, but also about the threats that these technologies hinder. And what about this? This is very important because we want to build innovative services, but also for users to trust them. So we're going to have trust trustworthy services. And in order to have trustworthy services, this is not just a technical requirement. So I don't buy a very expensive alarm and now I have a very secure system. This is not the case. As we did in a recent research, a couple of months before, we tried to examine which are the requirements that we need to see when we want to design trustworthy information system in the cultural organizations. And we saw that besides the technical issues, we also have communicational goals that we want to achieve, the cultural organization goals, the museum goals, and also things like reputation of the cultural organization. We've seen, we were astonished, that users pay attention of the technology in order to form the degree of trust to the cultural organization. So technology for young, especially for young users, is very important because this schema here proves that trust is something very important for every kind of website, but for cultural organizations, because we want our users also to come and visit us. Other issues are also very important that we want to examine. So we don't just want the ICTs, we just want also to discover the social-technical part that all of these new technologies bring to us that we need to implement on our systems in order for our audience to be happy. Cultural informatics is changing rapidly. The organization experts need to understand that we need to understand that ICTs is not, innovative technologies is not something add-on. We need to bring it on our life cycle, on the organization's life cycle, because we will attract more users, but also we will be better for our image and for our reputation towards the users. Innovation, of course, is not free. Security and privacy issues do arise, and the security and privacy issues are the ones that also define users' trust. So we need to have also IT professionals advising us on these things, how will we take these ICTs and how will we make them secure and privacy aware. Don't forget about that you have virtual exhibits, you have issues about the digital rights management issues, which are not only legal issues, there are also IT issues as well. Of course, we need trained and well-educated personnel for supporting the new era in cultural informatics. The interesting thing that I like the most is that this is a multidisciplinary field. Since 2000, I am a lecturer in the Department of Cultural Technology and Communication. I'm very happy that the last 12 years, the last 15 years, we go for this direction, and thankfully we have undergraduates and postgraduate students working in the field with a very good success. Thank you very much.